Everybody, it's Jess, your go-to YouTube dance commentator, and we got another YouTube lottery winner, and it is Young Posse's Dance Practice Choreographies by WAACKXXXY, so most likely a just having people demo it or do something along those lines of her work. Also, shout out to her studio is what I'm seeing they filmed this in, and our winner is the man from nowhere, so special shout out to you. Hopefully I'm able to tag the right channel for this, and I really like the fact that we get to take a look at such variety of content in celebration of 3 years doing just reviews on the YouTube side. So without further ado, I'm ready to dive in. I hope you are. Let's go. Oh wait, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Wait, is this Young Posse doing WAACKXXXY's choreography? I completely misread this video. I'm so sorry. Come on. This is like a Young Posse archive, like what Next G used to do, huh? Yeah. Hey, she said my eyebrow is up. Look at them fundamentals. Come on. Yeah. Yes. Ooh, come on. Redirections. Nice. Ooh. Wow. Wow, I hope they were able to perform that somewhere. I don't know why, like, my brain did not process that it was going to be Young Posse doing WAACKXXXY choreography until I'm watching and I'm like, this doesn't sound like a Young Posse track. So my apologies, but that made it a really fun discovery, though. Okay, then. From the top we go. I need to make sure I got it nice at 0.6. Great recommendation. I really like this because you can see that they're focusing on the fundamentals. WAACKXXXY did a really good job on framing it to set them up for success, but also give them some quality in the structure of staging. All right, we're ready to go. I like the lean back is cool. We're normally used to seeing them with more of a hip hop vibe, so it's cool to see them dive into the realm of whacking. I like the syncopation of the upper body with the shoulders, and then we end up creating that step. I like the hands going into that whacking overhead stylization of redirections, and then we end up doing a nice little drinking moment, and then we're switching our weight out. There's your overhead again, but they send it high, low. Notice that we're going into these overheads, stylization of the hands, creating more independent moments within that. All of this is a really good choreography if you want to challenge yourself in whacking and versatility of a choreography with a group setting. The pull-in is nice. She brushes it away. The wave is nice. This absolutely checks out to a WAACKXXXY choreo because there's waving, there's isolations, there's whacking and polyrhythms. I like the subtle waving of the hands, so the trace down, then they take the arms down, 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 with also taking the arm with tension, rotating it out. I like the rock back. That's cool. Arm swings are nice, and then we end up crossing it. We look, and then we have the head with the shoulder, chest, ISO. Now we do end up seeing the head, the chest, and those things get used, but in a different dynamic. Instead of it being isolated and syncopated, it's going to be a little bit smoother that we see later. But I like that we get to see it introduced in multiple ways. We cross it. I like the hand placement with the trace across. They do the overheads again. Then we melt it, speed change around. I like the knock up the leg is cool. And they go into a little bed rock. Pick up the leg, showcasing some stability and really showcasing their balance, like the pulse going in with the pull, push and pull at the chest. The step is really nice with subtlety with the crossover. The drop down with the head rotation is cool. They drop it back. There's your overhead there. So they send it back, and they use that to help cater to the redirection of the arm that's covering the head. And then they switch it, like the eye contact, isolation, fold the hand. It's a fixed point where they fix it, and then they take the body to meet that hand. She comes up, next group comes up, right there on the music. I like the frame, the lines are really nice. So everybody does single with the arm across the chest, except for your front member. Both of her arms are out to the hips we go. I like this. It looks like we were doing a pop, most likely probably more so like a resettled reverb. And then they initiate it with a hinge around. That's cool. Really fun. And then we take the head, chest. Look at her. She knows what's left. She's like, you wish, right? And then we take the head all the way around. So it's an isolation of the head. I mean, both were isos, but this one is a little bit trickier to do, more like a chicken. Then you have the chest, and then the head gets sent around in a way that, as humans, as when we communicate and interact, we're used to this kind of motion compared to this kind of motion. Arms go out. I like the arms creating proper frames, and I like the redirections. This is like a fundamental drill, which is really cool. I like the two where we have them switch off and you have your pops with your stylized poses. Really fun. And then we have a redirection of the head, and I like that we have our arms in the running position. So it's a simple pocket of timing, but it's still really nice, interesting shapes that are happening, different poses and levels that supplement for that accordingly. The pull away is nice. The shoulders are cool here. They kick around. It's nice. And notice we let the head be that last lingering choice on the tail end. I like the look. They drop it down. I like that they pose out. I like the accent with that lower body with that hand, and that we have others do add on there. New feature, she drops it lower. Then we create a nice speed change. Now this move here is such a notable, impressionable, familiar move. You're using the arm to create the look of the illusion. You are lifting this leg ever so slightly. Same here. You're not putting any weight here, or this move's not going to work. What they're doing here is they're using their legs, the lower body, as well as locking up the upper body in order to create the illusion of this mannequin rotation. Right? So that's really cool. And then we have this opposition from our feature most isolated to the front. I would say our lines and our waving can improve just a little bit when it comes to clarity and readability all the way through the fingers, but I really like the intention and the dynamic change of that. We do a bridge recover from two of our members who were matching in the lower body on the floor. Then we have two more members continuing to feel in the space complementary movement. That's nice. We do this lift up is cool. Our overhead with this pull is nice. We pull it further to get us to match now everybody on the same page into a trio and a duo, or the two diagonals. Body roll's nice. We do a trace to come up. Love the intensity on this. Then we snap that head down. Here we go. Outro. What are we going to do? We bring it in, thread it through. There's your gun. Bring it out. There's your chest into a wave, and then they knock, and they knock, and I like the head to redirect where we see those flicks of those legs. Really cool to see there. There's your chest. Drop it down. Then we open it up. The trace across are cool. And then we fold that hand in. The overhead, that's such a waxy thing. I love it, right? So we overhead it, and then we have that leg tap. So we're having most of our weight on that knee. And then notice that we put the knee, probably put our weight right here, so we can move that calf over to create a nice picture. A really cool, side note, if you want to see a really cool variant of this, if you exclude the whacking, but just how somebody can use the leg that's down, that's an anchor point. Because they 8 rocks in round 4 of D-League of this past season, the 25-26 season, does that in their synchro section, and I still think about it. It's gorgeous. It's on the DJ Scratch. Could not recommend that set in general enough. It's so impressionable. I digress. So I like that they do the overheads, is nice, but notice they had to press more weight into that arm to compensate for this leg to move without ruining the form and the pose. And I like the accent out. To the floor we go, onto the stomach, and then we have the head wrap around a straddle position. We overhead it, we present it, bridge, recover, and then we go. We have this nice thrashing accent with our shoulders and our head on it. I like the shimmy effect with the brush of the hands is really nice. The crossover with the different poses of individuality is really cute, but our dynamics match in the rest of our body. We overhead it to create different directions from more of a quarter turn to I think like a half turn is what we would call those. So I like the pick up the ball change is nice. We send it around, drop it low. Subtlety in the shoulders is cute. Yeah, they practice this. It's really nice. The pull down is nice. They have good synergy. They have complementary movements to each other. Bring it down. She's the only one who stays up. They go to the knees, and then they punch it out, which we've already seen this position. But how they get into it's different. I like the snap, and I like her opposition with a nice MJ flare, right? And then she sends it up. They come up. They pull it through, and I like the heel tap down. We take the head, 3-step turn, and then they have that gunshot sound, and then we have a fun finish of, you know, we just did that. This was really, really nice. I'm so glad that I got to see this because I wasn't expecting it to be this. I was expecting, as you heard in my intro, Waxy having dancers do a demo for Young Posse. But no, it's Young Posse doing a choreography that Waxy made, and this is the dance practice of it. I freaking love that. Before we finish up with this request, I did see there was a dance practice behind. It's only like 8 minutes long. I thought, let's go ahead and watch it. That helps me know more context. Oh, this will be fun. Lexi.
모르겠어요. 맞아요. 모르겠어요. 있잖아. 변신을 얘기해봐봐. 아니 모르겠어요. 비밀이야? 그러면 스펠링 기술인데? 그거 하다 말이야. 수많은 예술인데. 이거는 막 다양하니까. 5명 이상이었던. 아 5명 이상은 보통 되지 그렇지. 4명일 리가 없지. 아 그럼 원이야 투야 그건 말해줘. 아 이거까지만 이렇게 평생 물어볼게. 원, 투? 자 좋다. 헷갈리는데 원에 나오셨습니다. 원인가? 아까 느낌 왔어. 훅이다.
아,
이렇게 내오시구나. 보자. 내가 몸풀
cute. Oh, okay, so that's what it's for. I love that. I'm glad they get to perform it.
걸을 때 다리를 안 맞더라고요. 그래서 요거 하고 걸을 때 이거 연결돼 있거든. 힘이 나는 좀 더 셌으면 좋겠어.
Oh, her pants are fun. Oh, they're Babla pants, that's why.
서도 되니까 여기 골반이랑 더 쳐도 될 것 같아. 네, 괜찮지. 그럼 요거 다시 올까? 네.
Nice.
5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 8, 2,
Nice.
and sun. 뭐 훨씬 더.
Yeah.
5 and 6 and 7 and 8.
I smoke gelato. I smoke gelato. Flavor that's me.
Cool.
물 한 잔. 괜찮죠? 네. 자, 자기소개 할게요.
POSSE의 유연자입니다.
They're cute.
주변은 분명인데.
안녕하세요. 저는 영화씨의 리더 정선혜입니다.
Yay.
왁시쌤.
That's right. Look at the C. It rhymes. Ayo.
왁시 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 루시.
Yeah. Look at me see.
초등학교 6학년 때 선생님 수업을 처음 배우고
Did she not know that? Oh, cute.
그저 고등학교 6학년 이게 몇 년생이시죠? 2009년생 영파씨 막내 선생님.
Wow. I know. Me too, girl.
저는 이틀 전에 처음 선생님을
Wow. Respect. Respect, girl.
수업과 촬영 전에 수업이 중단이 됐었는데 그때 실수 안 했었어?
조금
수업 안 봤어? 안 봤어?
오늘 알았어요.
말하면 안 되니까 아니라고 했지만 분위기상 뭔가 나을 것 같은데 그때는 돈이 없었어.
Ah.
근데 이때 뭐 춤은 오늘 이틀 촬영하지만
She's hanging in there.
좋다.
Yeah.
안녕하세요. 저는 영파씨의 지아나.
Gianna.
예.
They're so cute.
보면 제일 4,000원적이다.
Mm.
4,000원? 이거보다 알겠죠? 4,000원. 4,000원.
That's cute.
알고 보면은 다음 갈수록 뭐가 많이 나오잖아요.
그래서 영파씨예요.
4,000원. 제가
Onion posse.
똑같이 우리 영웅씨 알아보려고요. 제가 갑자기 그 소개해서 이상한데 이게 모니터링을 하나 찍으려고 했거든요. 그래서 한번 찍어보도록 하겠습니다. 네. 빡세게 해주시죠. 네.
그러면 영상을 찍으면 틀려요.
들어가고 막 들어가고 이거 두 번째지. 이 투할 때 좀 더 세게 들어가.
This row with more power. Nice.
그러면은 이 사람 넣어보자. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 고생 해시오. 잘했습니다.
Yay. Condition ninja.
건강을 계속 보고 있어.
It is a cute shirt.
아 진짜? 판매 중단됐었어. 진짜?
Really?
감사하는 느낌이야. 아무튼 고생하셨습니다.
Yay. Because it's all different fonts. It's kind of fun. Or like different thickness of font. Yay! Onion girl shivering.
내 체질 아니니까.
예, 편지도 썼어요.
Aww.
이번에 그 게임 컨셉.
맞아요, GTA.
맞아, 그 GTA 게임 컨셉.
야,
연예인이네.
Ah, look at them, all celebrities.
아가야 둘.
Mm.
오 연예인이야. 오 소개. 아이키 언니.
아,
여기 아이키 언니 있고
아.
바다 있고.
맞아요. 그 얘기 진짜 많이 하시더라고요.
Wow.
진짜 잘 나가시네요.
Look at you all now. That's cute.
아 진짜?
네.
오 이렇게 돼 있구나.
맞아요.
야, 잘 나왔는데? 오
Stickers!
스티커가
And a roadmap?
완전 힙합이다 이거.
반대쪽에 저희 얼굴이 있어요.
Uh-huh. Love, love.
연예인이야.
Should put it on the,
멋있다.
they should sign it.
잘 나왔다. 다음 앨범 기대하고 있을게요, 선생님들.
감사합니다.
Yay.
길진 않지만.
렉처럼. 왁스 안녕하세요. 아니 근데 이것도 뭐 그냥 뭐 그냥 최고는 무엇이냐. 와킹 할 때도 사랑 많이 받으세요.
네.
지금 힙합 하면서도 사랑 많이 받긴 하지만
Come on.
약간 여러분의 그 다른 매력을 이제 팬분들과 다른 또 새로운 팬분들이 알 수 있도록.
This is cute. Their box, it looks like a Game Boy. It's cute.
하면 되지 않을까?
Try them on.
이제 저도 너무 고마워요. 이거 편지 들고 다닐게요.
네.
감사합니다.
수고 많으셨습니다.
Love it, love it, love it. 수고했습니다.
방송 지켜볼게. 근데 방송 지켜보기 전에 일단 이번 주 팬미팅 볼게.
Hey!
우리 샤라웃 하자.
진짜?
네.
그렇게 해도 다 다른 수업 파팀이 가잖아.
그럼 내려와 주시면 안 돼요?
She's like, go home.
예?
Oh my gosh, hello.
발을 걸쳐가지고 루시아.
That's cute. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, cute. I'm gonna make sure to the tail end. There we go. Nice. Nice. I thought that was really fun. So now this is the official outro. Thank you so much for your request. I'm glad it was selected, and I'm glad we got to take a look at this. I'm Jess, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.